Jimmy starts to drive, step back in the air.
Oh, heavy step back and kiss myself. Big time plays make big time plays. Woo!
Buttler.
Oh my goodness. And they just left Bogdanovich out here on the island by himself. And he said, you know what? This is Jimmy G. Bucket Island. Get some. Step back. Kiss myself, Neil Funk. Woo! Sriracha! Sriracha!
That's about a 20-footer, and there was never a doubt.
Dwayne Bacon on him. Jimmy Butler. Can he win it here? It is Butler for the win. Yes! Butler buries the three with 0.3 of a second to go. Hornets without any timeouts. The prayer from Walker goes unanswered, and the Sixers win it. Wow!
Mates on the road, when things are looking tough, you bring it on home with a big-time shot. See his teammates loving him right now. Look at that. That's pretty good defense as well. I mean, that's the kind of shot you go, no, 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 yes, after it falls in.
They isolate him like they did in Charlotte. Jimmy Butler with a game on the line, thinking three. Butler for the lead. Yes! Jimmy Butler did it again!
Well, you take a look at this again. You're down one. You don't even need a three. Nonetheless, for good measure, from long distance, dialing it up. The new addition, bringing it on home. That's a tough step back. You mentioned it, partner. We've seen this play before.
Jimmy Butler, who loves the moment if he gets the opportunity to take it.
Short, caught by Harris. 2-point game. Here comes Butler driving. Layup is good. He ties the game. 4.2 to go. Knifing his way, Jimmy Butler.
Serge had it timed. But you know what happened? You saw that bump that Jimmy Butler gave Serge. It didn't allow him to gather. That bump right there, he couldn't gather the way he ordinarily would.
Look, look, look. They get it to Powell. Lob. Jimmy.
Game time! Game time!
Jimmy
What a pass! What a pass by Powell to Saul! Woo! Unbelievable!
Jimmy batted it in one.
Go get it, Jimmy Butler, go get it. And he just turns and throws it. And he knows Jimmy's gonna go get it. And he just taps it up. Unbelievable.
Here's Schroeder in for Westbrook. They double team him in the backcourt. Oh, no.
Oh, he turns it over. Butler with the steal and the layup with 6.9 to go.
From the other side, watch to the left of your screen now. Watch. Here he comes. Left his man, came down, and how about that finish? Talk about a big-time play. Remember, he was 3 for 15 before they isolated him on a post-up, and now the steal. Seemingly in the last.
Jimmy waves everybody away. Nico a screen. Jimmy's open. He hangs. He fires. He scores.
Big-time players make big-time plays. New here, they don't know if they're going to switch it, and then Jimmy's wide open. Bang, bang, bang.
It's only 2 bangs, but he did knock it in, and the Bulls have the lead.
Thomas looking around, no one home except Randall inside. Nice knock away the defense of Jimmy Butler. A second block shot. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Thomas to the right. Butler again. Butler's playing handball.
And how about the timing? That was close, but the timing on both of those.
You go back there, Jimmy. Scoring out of foul. Oh, wow.
Spin out, and then Jimmy.
He just kind of funneled that in. Watch right. He catches, and then he was able to force it toward the rim.
That's his strength right there.
Yeah, nice play.
Timberwolves 11 total blocks tonight. And oh my goodness, Jimmy Butler! Are you kidding me?
It was kind of marginal contact on the wrist, but Jimmy gets the switch here, and the smaller Rajon Rondo steps up to try to contest the shot. What a difference, and what a great screen by Jeff Teague, by the way, too. Keeping Brandon Ingram, the long arm of the law.
Far away from the bucket for Ben. You want it closer. Nice look.
Oh, wow, and what a finish by Buttler. Beautifully done between those two, and one more at the line.
Depending on where Ben caught it, that they weren't going through him. They were just going to go and have him be the facilitator. They weren't trying to get Ben to score. Supposedly told him that he was being traded and asked if he wanted to play still. He did. Wow.
Wow, it's right.
Buttler spins on Wade, takes it, and makes it at the buzzer. What an incredible first half for the Timberwolves here on their home floor. The exclamation point by Jimmy. Look at Buttler against his very good friend Dwayne Wade. Nothing but twine. Andrew Wiggins had 14 in the half. He's standing by with Marnie Gellner.
Buttler. Jimmy G buckets. The G stands for gets. Right here with the nice screen for Powell. Trying to get up or get out the way. Ilyasova did not want none.
Butler against the shorter Lowry. Moving his feet well. Active hands, head to launch. Wow, my. Watch this now. All right, there's the. Now to pick up, I'm just going to shoot it with the clock down. Outstanding. Never lost his composure. Recollecting the loose ball, and that was the result.
Glances at the other end, sees the shot clock. Bolden knocks it away. Here comes McConnell. Cross court, in stride. Butler up and down. What a play, Jimmy Butler. Woo.
Buttler with two, pulls up for three, and drops it home.
So he's going to dictate the kind of shot, and you see this often end game. Boy, that's just straight money.
Going to halftime. Coming up after these messages.
To take that shot.
The lob, Buttler counts it down with the right hand.
Go get it, young fella.
Take a look here. The lob, and Jimmy with one hand. Able to envelop it, and then hammer it down.
And Butler. Oh, no, bringing up Lopez now.
The Butler crossover goes right by. Butler hangs and scores.
Look at Butler here. Crosses over, comes down, and just a great finish, having to go to his offhand.
As Butler comes out of the back court. Gotta hurry. Out of two. Down to one. Butler with a long three. Yes! That will count. Jimmy Butler from way downtown at the buzzer. 81. And the Celtics 79.
Embiid trying to lean in and threw it away. Turnover number 25 for Philadelphia. Butler down the other end. The reverse flush.
This to Powell, now to Jimmy. Butler raises up, fires.
Oh, Jimmy G buckets!
And a foul.
The G stands for gets. Point play. Now watch Damari Carroll come over, tries to get up, and he's going to get in his chest now. Squares up. Jimmy raises up, squares up, raise up, and one. Oh, my goodness.
Butler picked. Oh, he beat him badly.
Meet me at the rim and you later. Oubre get out the way. Here he is. He reach, you reach. I teach eyebrow fake. Goes right by him, and then he fouls Jimmy on the top of the head.
Butler gets more to commit and knocks it down in the process. Jimmy buckets.
Ability to get each one more up into the air and to not only make the shot, but he's off balance when he does it. And that's just Jimmy Butler.
We're able to get that victory as easily as they did in Minnesota. All of that factors in.
Jones missed it, thrown down by Butler.
And out of nowhere, Jimmy Butler's able to get on the inside to get to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich doesn't get to him in time.
Nowhere to go. Whip pass stolen by Jimmy Butler. He races in and dunks the ball.
Jimmy G buckets. The G stands for gets.
Chicago's led by as many as 22. They're shooting 54%.
Pau Gasol with his 5th assist.
Plays with his pass from Pau to the flying.
Him up close and his ability to come off screens and find open guys.
Get it. Ooh, Jimmy Butler from Wade. Oh, baby, Marquette connection. That was just they made eye contact, and Jimmy.
For the Bulls, the long pass to Butler at midcourt, hoisting over Durant. Oh! Merry Christmas, Jimmy Butler.
53-38. Want to keep the pedal down there. Jimmy!
Go get it. The Butler did it. Here, and Calvin switches. And again, that's just good teamwork. These two guys right here, Pau Gasol and Jimmy Butler, have some kind of eye contact. He knows where to throw the ball. He throws the ball. We got that in the game for
Jimmy.
Dunked the ball hard. That was an angry man dunk. Had an opportunity to get a tip in that time.
Yes, he did.
Just slipped out of his hands.
There's Jimmy. Throws one. It's online. Oh, my goodness. Jimmy, it was online the whole way. Had other plans.
Oh, my goodness.
High arcer. Yes, sir.
Open shots everywhere. And in the second quarter, you couldn't breathe with the defense.
Lob to Butler. That's a great look by Gasol and the athletic ability of Butler to sky.
Looks. They get it in. Paul George into the lane. Falling. By Butler.
Good block by Jimmy Butler. Player Jimmy Butler. He says, talk to the hand, Paul George. You went up high, but you didn't go up high enough as Jimmy goes upstairs. Look at that hand. Gets the block. Game over. And again, Paul George, again, settling for the jump shot when you would think that he would go to the basket.
92-83, Butler, straight line drive.
There you go.
Scores.
Yeah, meet me at the rim, Mr. Okafor, and don't be late.
3 seconds left. Butler firing. Scores!
Jimmy G. Buckets. The G stands for gets.
And he's 41. Butler. Hayward just kind of quit on it, and Jimmy said, thank you. 43-41 at the intermission. Stay with us.
Down on the other end of the court, but Teague's in no hurry. Butler, no. Comes up with the basketball. Shot clock did not reset. It didn't hit rim. And then Butler, how did that go in?
Holding Jason Tatum down. He's 2 of 9 now beyond the arc, 4 of 15 overall. Great contest on him.
Oh, nice cut. Butler slams it through, plus a foul on a perfect bounce pass from Bam. Within 5.
Gutty team here. This really is an excellent pass. It's Bam looking right over his left shoulder at 6'10", and the cutter's Jimmy Butler.
Butler 3, defended by Hart. Bounced out by Chang and a volleyball rebound. And they go up high! And Butler comes down hard! What a pass!
Wow. You can see here, keeping that alive, and you can see Josh Hart had already started out thinking he was going out on transition, and just a perfect find there as Butler just elevates.
Nearly 10 seconds separating the clocks. It's Walker once again. Blocked on the play by Butler, and he saved it to Chandler. What a play by Jimmy Butler.
Look at the one-on-one. He sends him right. Doesn't allow the separation that Kemba needs. He stays pressed to him. As soon as the shot goes up, he's there to block it without the foul. And then how about this? Body control, knows where he is on the floor. Block, gathers, gets it back in. That's crazy. Here it is again, coming right at you. Moving his feet, the block, the save. That's...
Duncan Robinson finding Bam. Backdoor cut. Butler hammers it down. Well, nice for Butler to be on the receiving end. What a perfect pass. More in this game.
And the bounce pass leading Jimmy on the cut. Got it beneath the hand of Vucevic. This is just excellent offense. Changing the angle by...
Sitting out with a knee issue. Here's the alley-oop for Butler. Beautifully done. Rondo for the perfect pass. And change gone by in this third quarter.
Looking, and he better hurry to get it in. He does. Lamb went up to dunk it, and it was stripped away on a late whistle. Wow. And there's a foul going the other way.
3 points play the old-fashioned way. Tried to dunk that, and
Jimmy
got
did
that
a
ball.
nice job. He got all ball. And then the foul sends Valentine to the free throw line as they headed the other way.
Situation, too, where Tom Thibodeau asking, Jeff Teague throws it away here. He had to lob it over the top. What a
Jimmy Butler.
Blocked by Jimmy Butler, gets back in transition. Osman going up to shoot the layup, but Jimmy says no.
Second block tonight for Butler.
They run that pick and roll again here with Horford, and he just took him alone, didn't away from the pick and roll. Great defense by Butler, chasing him down and blocking from behind.
3 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here's that move by Thomas, and the terrific block shot.
A decent three-point shooter historically since he's been in the league. Has struggled this year and is blocked in transition by Jimmy Butler. Shot clock down to 3. Hollis Jefferson rejected by Butler.
Then Butler comes back on Hollis Jefferson and snuffs it right in his face.
Jordan, another rebound. Quick outlet for Wilson. Didn't catch it clean. And it gave the Timberwolves just enough of a chance to get back on defense.
They've had a problem of getting back in transition. Andrew Wiggins did a nice job of making.
Goes over the screen, they dump. Jimmy on the drive. Jimmy on the glass, rams it back with both hands.
This is him on display, coming off that high pick and roll, gets the shot up, but then the quick pursuit, the 2-foot jump. And
I think they're searching for someone right now, Mike. Someone who can come off their bench that they believe in.
Butler once again, and the foul.
Beautiful as their offense has been, their defense has been just as stellar in this fourth quarter. Get a stop, throw ahead. Butler.
Open here. They love that run downhill play.
And here's Thomas, and Butler from behind. That's off the head of Thomas, and that's going the other way. Chicago ball.
Yeah, Butler tracks him down. Isaiah goes in, and yep, absolutely, off of his head. Great recovery block by Jimmy Butler.
Flat out unfinished business. Anthony Davis just let him have it. And Butler did not get it inside. Muscala and Butler that time combining to defend E'Twaun Moore.
Miami holding the Sixers under 42% shooting and forcing 8 turnovers. Butler, a speeding bullet, left Simmons in the dust.
Because Joel Embiid on the left side of your picture got pulled away from the rim by Myers.
Offensively to get that offensive rebound by Love. Butler again watches LeBron. Knocked away by Jimmy Butler.
Moving along, a loose ball, and that's block 4, and the Bulls are on the move again.
Go get it, Jimmy Butler. What a pass by Rondo. Came into the game. Look at that pass right there, over the top. And you hit the nail on the head. I mean, they lose a lot with Mike Conley not being on the floor. And here it is right there, throws it up. Jimmy, G buckets, the G stands for get.
And another Portland turnover.
That was a bad pass.
Wiggins finds Butler to the rim.
And from Virginia's end, he just signed a 10-day contract with Brooklyn. Derek Jones Jr. got the block. Jimmy Butler got the second block on Musa.
Opportunities, it's a hard back tap and contest right there to get a partial block. And again, the Heat.
By player each week with the body fat test has to pass. And Butler is passing the test tonight. And Jimmy Butler with some fast break magic at the other end.
Now he flips it in. Oladipo blocked by Butler, and that's fitting.
That should be it right there. And
A fitting end right there. 0.3 left, but Butler.
here, talk to the hand. Jimmy Butler says Oladipo. Great defense, great extension, and that right there.
Miami signed him on the final day of last season. Great play. Butler comes in strong and has his first 2 points in the field.
Took both games of the regular season from the Spurs. 10 on the shot clock. Oh, Butler by himself. The Spurs got confused defense.
Clock. Here's earlier in the last possession. Miscommunication allows Jimmy to catch it. Easy walk-in type.
12 made threes per game. It was the 3rd most in the league.
Great job by Anthony Tolliver to intercept. Tyus Jones spoon feeds Jimmy Butler.
Opened up a 7-point advantage here in downtown Minneapolis. Starting to click against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
A sore left shoulder. Well, they need to take care of their own business. Just a 1-point lead as Butler twists, scores, and that's big for Miami. Jimmy Butler now with 10. The Wolves with a 1-point lead in the Heat's house. Minnesota, they've lost 18 of their last 9.
And the defining win of Milwaukee to me was the defense, but you're right. In the last 2 games, they've been so good.
Butler gets it to drop plus the foul.
You can employ him all over the floor. He's got Frank Jackson on him. Just gets him off his feet initially. And
it was a toe issue that was bothering him, but that's good news. Anytime that you see Zion added to an injury list, there's going to be concern. Nice finish by Butler, getting the spin, and he'll go back to the free throw line.
Lowry back up top, stripped. Here's Buttler. Buttler and